Rotarian advisor, Roosevelt High School. And then I'm also Mid-Pacific Institute's Rotarian. I would term that one more as a liaison than an advisor. They have a more active school advisor.
Okay, thank you so much. Okay. So there's only two Interact Club presidents here, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I am an Interact president.
Okay, thank you. So I'd like to go to some old business, things that you've already done in your club, because I'd like to get like knowledge of what your club has been doing and maybe use that in my club as well. So I'll go first. We haven't really done many events so far this year. The only thing we've done is the suicide prevention, or not, sorry, not suicide prevention, but our initiation with our members. We played a lot of games there, we had fun. But other than that, our next event is this coming Saturday, which is the suicide prevention walk. We'll be manning some water stations for runners. We'd also be doing, oh, sorry, did someone say something? No, okay. Yeah, other than that, we'll be helping with registration with other runners and just cheer runners on. So yeah, we have suicide prevention walk coming up. If anyone else would like to start off what they've already did so far this year.
This year, we also have done our, we call it our get to know you potluck, where we all get together and have games and like icebreakers. Sounds like similar to your initiation kind of thing.
Yeah.
We have a Feed the Needy program on the west side of the Big Island, and help prepare food every fourth Wednesday of the month. And we shuttle it up to our middle school up the road and help serve the families that come and eat and other people, and it's pretty fun and just a great service to the community. Let's see. Something else we've done. Oh, we've helped Rotary set up for one of their events. And that was a ton of fun. This past Saturday, we helped set up for one of their fundraisers, and it was good for a lot of our members to meet a lot of the Rotary members. Kind of like the students meeting the people who help kind of put together Interact as it is today, and it's good to see students and our senior members of Rotary interacting. But besides that, that's pretty much it for what we've done this year.
Nice. Anything else? Okay, wait, sorry. This is Vias. Okay, thank you. Oh, sorry, I didn't catch your school. It was South.
Talakee High School.
Okay, thank you.
Hey Vias, it's Ryan. It's a little hard to hear you on my end. I don't know if you're further away from the mic or not.
Let me scoot up then. See if that helps.
A little better, I think.
Clearer?
It's still a little hard, but I'm kind of like just squeezing my phone to my ear here.
I don't really know what I'm doing.
Well, Raymond, I don't know if you maybe I could just tell you a little bit about what my clubs are doing right now. And so right now, Roosevelt, they've had several meetings. They've Haven't really inducted anyone, but they don't typically go through an induction really on their club. But they've got I would say about 25 members right now. So it's a fairly good sized group from Roosevelt, which I haven't seen before in the past. It's usually actually been a little bit smaller. They're doing a campus beautification project this Saturday at Kwanakoa Middle School, which is one of the feeders into Roosevelt. They're helping our Rotary Club take over some projects where they're reading to school kids at Lincoln Elementary, which is right next to Roosevelt High School. And they're going to be assisting us with a couple of projects this fall. They haven't really planned too much on their own, but I did let them know that, you in particular were interested in having something like an Interact conference or an Interact assembly. And they said they would definitely be interested in helping plan or organize or hosting or whatever. I think they were fairly open to it. I think it would just depend on the time commitments and the logistics and pricing, especially I think if it's going to be on an outer island. So I just want to kind of know some of those details. Other than that, I'm trying to get them geared up to look forward to volunteering at our 2020 International Convention that's coming to Honolulu, and but usually they help out with probably 4, 5, 6 projects a semester with our Rotary Club. So they probably do one thing at least once every month, but maybe more like twice a month. They're doing small projects here and there.
Oh, nice.
On the mid-pack side, they're a little bit slower right now. They had a first meeting, but I wasn't able to make it. I'm going to be attending their second meeting coming up. They usually do about a project a month, consisting of either like a beach cleanup or a fundraiser for polio, or I think they did the marathon last year. They did something similar to what you're doing, where they're passing out water and things like that. So they're a little bit more self-sufficient with their school advisor. So I haven't really heard too much from them about what they want to do in particular. So I'll find out more in early October. But I'm sure they would be happy to at least participate in whatever kind of joint Interact projects you're looking for. If not, being able to help plan them. I think at a minimum they'd be willing to participate.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, that's what I wanted to talk about. But before we get into that, I'd like to talk about the amount of members each club has. I know one of you guys mentioned 20 members.
Oh, did you mention 25 members, Ryan? That's what I wrote down.
Yeah, my Roosevelt club has about 20 to 25. It depends on how the projects that they go to. I'll get a handful here and there, but total membership is about 20 to 25, and they usually come out in groups of 6 to 10, depending on who's available. Because I know you guys are all busy with other activities and band and things like that. My mid-pack club is actually pretty big. They've been around 40 for the last couple of years, so I'm hoping that this year will be similar. Last year, both of my clubs sent several folks to the district conference, so they're fairly well versed in Rotary, I would say. But yeah, probably about 20, 25 in Roosevelt, and then hopefully around 40 in mid-pack.
Oh wow.
Kalakahe, as of now, I believe we have 60 students, 60 plus. Normally, as the year gets on, we usually get 90 to 100 or more enrolled in the club. So yeah, our club is also pretty well established. Our school advisors have been doing it for 15, 20 years. So we're able to usually get a pretty high membership count, which is pretty neat.
Oh, nice. Yeah, my Interact Club advisor actually left just last year, so we were lucky enough to pick up a new one, and I think she's doing a better job because we've grown our membership to 70 members.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and from like the last couple years, we had like 10 or something.
That's great.
Yeah. So, all right, thank you. But all right. So another thing I'd like to bring up is what does your club mainly focus on? Like in terms of community service and fundraising, what do you put your fundraising monies to? Like ending polio, I heard someone say that. So I'll go first. So my club, we're trying to do something different this year where we focus on the 6, I don't know what you'd call them, like 6 values of Rotary, but they're on the Rotary website. It's like promoting peace, preventing diseases and stuff like that. So yeah, that's something we're doing with our club. We haven't really planned out many events so far, but we're getting there.
So our club, we have some local charities as well as international charities that we support. In terms of internationally, usually we send $5,000 that we raise for an orphanage in India. We've been doing that for 20 or more years. In South India, we usually send $1,000 to the End Polio Now, which I think Ryan mentioned. We also send $1,000 to Smile Train for children to receive surgeries for cleft lip or cleft lip palate. Those are usually that's what we send to internationally. And on a more local level, we do canned food drives. We work with Salvation Army to get students or to get children rather whose parents can't afford to buy them gifts around Christmas time. We work with Salvation Army. I already mentioned we do Feed the Needy, and that pretty much wraps up what we support over here.
So for Roosevelt, they haven't been as active. So this year has been trending up, which is good. But they don't have a ton of long-standing projects that they've really supported over the years. At one point they were very interested in fundraising for Relay for Life, which is from the American Cancer Society. That was something that was important to them, and I think they still think it is. It's just harder and harder to host those events on public schools. So they haven't done that recently. But it is in general for Roosevelt. They tend to be more of a manpower club. They like to help out on projects, but they don't necessarily have the funds to donate or contribute to specific causes. They tend to do our Rotary Club does, but there might be kind of a one or two kind of side project that they might do. It just really depends on who the president is and what they want to try to support. But I am trying to get them more involved in reading to folks. And I think one of the things they want to do this year was try to help with the elderly. So we'll see if they want to do any fundraising or do any kind of money drives for those kind of things. Our Midback Club does focus on polio, so they do like a boba tea sale and raise money to donate to the cause for polio, and that's probably the extent of their fundraising too on their side. So smaller clubs for me.
Yeah, ours is definitely. I'm not the one necessarily making all these decisions. A lot of it is just has been like established over the years because of our advisors who've been so consistent. So I think that's the reason that we're able to support the charities that we do.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So moving on, I'd like to talk about the main reason why I wanted to have this call was because I kind of wanted to set up a conference, like I said earlier, where I don't know, possibly as many Interact clubs in Hawaii could possibly meet up, similar to the international conference for Rotary. Yeah, I got inspired by that by a YouTube video. I saw like, I don't know, this district, they had all these Interact club members meet in one place, and they had like thousands of people. But we probably wouldn't get thousands, but I mean, just something similar like that would be amazing. So at this conference, I kind of wanted to include like presentations on how we can become better leaders. Like something similar to this call where we talk about stuff, how we can improve our own club, get to know Rotary better because we're essentially the feeder to Rotary Club. And as well as meet new people and stuff like that, yeah. Right now it's just a blur, but I don't know. I hope you guys are on board so we could possibly make this into a reality.
Did we used to have my advisors have talked about how the Interact clubs used to meet. I'm trying to remember if Rotary used to organize an Interact conference. I don't. I think that kind of it stopped what 7 years ago. I can't remember exactly. I know it. So is it something similar to that? Just bring. I know here we have like a leadership team and officers. Or do you mean like bringing as many of our members as we can?
I'd like to try and include Interact Club members as well. Okay.
Hey Naomi, are you still there?
I'm still here.
Even I don't really know what the district has previously done for these assemblies or past councils or anything like that.
Well, we didn't include them in the assemblies. I think we should next year. But for the Interact conventions, they would have their own. And it's been maybe 7 years since we had the last one. And it was on Oahu. So the attendance was getting smaller and smaller, and the cost was going up too. So, and the person who was coordinating it, Donna, she is no longer here. So it's been a long while since we've had them.
And so, but Rotary, I guess the Rotarians in the district were helping to kind of coordinate that effort, really. It sounds like, at least.
Yeah, they're gone. Well, there's one left, but the team that did it before, they're gone. So if there's some interest in it, we just need to get a new team.
Sure. I'm just wondering if if it's possible that in lieu of having a ton of Rotarians help do a lot of the legwork and the logistics, to have some of the Interact club presidents do some of that stuff. I don't know if it was that way before.
It was a combination, but yeah, it was more the Rotarians doing it.
Yeah.
And I agree. And I told Raymond, I think if the Interactors organized it, it would be more meaningful, for them.
Sure. Yeah, get them talking to folks and planning things and executing on their decisions. Sure.
Yeah. So I think we were hoping that there would be more on this call so they can start to organize.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Raymond, that sounds like a good plan to me. I think from what I heard from Naomi is that there's a district, Rotary district, there can be a Rotary district commitment to helping you guys plan a conference that would be, could be similar to what was done before, or could be different. But it sounds like, this year for us is going to be fairly hectic. So there's just a ton going on in the district level. So, and because attendance was down before, it just kind of fell off the radar as we move forward. But if there's a couple of like key clubs and key members that you have, and you want to assemble a team that can help, make some calls, line up speakers, line up program, solicit volunteers from your own membership ranks to help staff. There could be a way we could do this, but definitely, it's definitely going to take a commitment from a ton of you guys as interactors, because I know the district is spread pretty thin this year.
Yes. So what I was hoping to do was I've established connection with one of the other Interact clubs on Maui, Maui High School, and they have a strong member count. And we've had our first meeting for an interclub social, but that didn't really work out because some of their members were busy. So I'm hoping that instead of doing that, we could try and plan out a proposal or something for this Interact Club conference. And what I'm gonna do tomorrow is I'm gonna call up Kihei Charter, Lahaina Luna, Kamehameha schools, and another school to see if their Interact Club is still active. Then I'll get in touch with their advisor. Their advisor gives me the contact information of the officers, and then I'll try to see what I could do with those group of officers. So that'll probably be around like 35 people, and then I'd hopefully get each of their own like clubs to go to their own Rotary club or Rotary sponsored club to attend one of the meetings, so we can have an established connection with the Rotary Club and the Interact clubs, and maybe try and plan something out there. That probably means that we may have it on Maui if we even do, if we even execute it. But I don't know, that's just an idea.
I'll definitely either in our leadership meeting this week or next week, depending on timing. I'll float it out to my club, my advisors, and my my leadership team to see if any of them are interested, and I'll try to get back to you about that.
Okay, thank you. Yeah. So once I get all the information from all the other clubs, I'll definitely add you to the group chat, or however we're gonna contact each other. Yeah.
Hey, Naomi, did every club president, Rotary Club president, update their Interact clubs that they're in charge of? I guess.
Nope, they have not.
Who's leading youth this year on the district side? You.
Yeah, well, yeah, no one right now. So we can talk about that, about you maybe taking over. But I think maybe if each island could get together now to start the discussion, that might be a good start. So like Raymond could do Maui, call a meeting, Raymond, with everybody, all of the clubs after you contact them, and just talk story and see how you can, get things moving now. And if they want to do a convention on your island, because we cannot connect with the other islands, at least you guys could, take care of it. And the Big Island, because they have a big group, they can do their own. So why don't we, if you guys would agree, just to get people on your island talking to see what they want to do.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. I'll do my best to see which clubs are still active on this island. And I know a few of the Rotarians on the Kona side, so I'll chat with them, or plan to anyway.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think the Kona clubs are very interested in supporting the interactors, and I know that Janice and Janice Guston is really involved with the group. So I know you get some support from them.
Yeah, we do. We have actually we have two Rotary clubs on this side of the island, Kona Sunrise and Kona Rotary Club. So it's strong connection with them. So
Mm-hmm.
I'll try to get the conversation started.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah, I think for me, the biggest challenge is always going to be logistics, and so it sure sounding like we could probably figure out a way to have, like a mini convention on each island
Mm-hmm.
for each, county, I guess, of clubs. That seems like it's probably going to have the most success rate. But if the three of us, or if I can find someone to take over from Roosevelt, or even McKinley, if the three of us could represent each island and be kind of the conduit of communication between the islands, and maybe you guys can share ideas and program information, and you don't have to reinvent the wheel for 3 conferences. You can have one template, and you can maybe execute on various islands. That'd be like a nice way to start.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Raymond?
Yes, sorry. Other than that, I think that's it, but I'd like to talk to you guys maybe like, I don't know, just whenever. So if it's possible that I can get your contact information, either phone number, email, whatever's okay with you. So,
Oh, sure. Do you want
Yeah.
it now? Do you want me to say it?
oh yeah, I don't think any of us are gonna.
No. I didn't know if you wanted me to email it to you or something. I don't know how I would do that, but no, I can tell you my phone number.
Okay.
808
Mm-hmm.
430
Oh, 430?
430
Okay.
0604.
Okay, thank you so much.
And Raymond, you can call me on my cell. It's 808-349-7433. And then I think Naomi connected us on email too, so I think you have my email as well.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
prefer email, but you can always call me.
All right, awesome. So other than that, that's everything that I've got on my agenda so far. If anyone wants to add anything.
So Raymond, for your island, do you want to connect with Gary Albitz? He was interested in getting all of the clubs together with the advisors, and maybe within the next month or so, try and get the island people to come together. And then Ryan, we're going to try and do one on Oahu, yeah, pretty soon.
Yeah, that October 12th was fine for me. So
yeah. I'm trying to confirm with Hawaii Baptist Academy on use of their conference room. So
sure.
hopefully we can do it then. And then
Yeah.
Big Island, maybe Kona side can do one, and then Hilo side can do another.
Yeah, I'll check. I'm not sure we have very many active Interact clubs on the Kona side. I'll have to check on that.
Okay.
I think Hilo side might have 1 or 2. I don't think, but I'll look into that.
Okay. And then Raymond, if you want to call another conference call later on, maybe in 2 months to see how it went, then we can do that for you. Set it up.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Will it be the same ID?
Yeah, I can make it the same ID, or I can just do another one. So if we do a recurring, it'll be the same ID.
Okay. Awesome. Is this a one-time scheduled thing?
For now it is, but I can make it recurring if you can let me know how often it'll be.
Okay. Oh, so you'd need to know the times in order to do it?
Yeah, so the day and the time. But we can always, it's easy to set it up on another code, so no problem.
Okay. All right. We'll just do that then. So I'll email you, Naomi, about Gary.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, got it.
Okay. Thank you.
Good job. Good job.
Yeah. Is that it?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Thank you so much, everyone.
Okay. Thanks, Raymond. Thank you.
Good night.
Good night.